To the honored judges, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Feby Dewanti, a student from School Multimedia International Malang. And I want to talk about something we often ignore, something that affects millions of young creative talents today. We proudly boast about our national creative economy making over 1,000 trillion rupiah. We call our youth the golden generation. But let's look at the reality on the ground. Indonesia is overflowing with brilliant creative minds, artists, designers, digital innovators. Yet, instead of leading this creative boom, millions of these young talents are freezing. According to the International Labour Organization, while the digital economy is expanding, a massive number of young talents lack the guidance and security to participate. They are not thriving, they are hesitating. They have world class creativity, but they refuse to grow. Why? Because they are completely confused and terrified. They look at the digital market and ask, where do I even start? How much is my art worth? And they are terrified of being scammed by fake clients. They are afraid of putting a price tag on their own talents. Some of them choose to work for companies or take freelance projects, hoping for better opportunities. But instead of being valued, their work is often underpaid and undervalued. Their ideas are taken, rebranded, and sold at a much higher price, while they receive very little in return. In management science, this is what happens when we lack an enabling ecosystem. We teach them how to create masterpieces, but we never teach them how to navigate the industry. Because they have no guidance and no safe space, they choose to step back. They build their potential, and this is massive tragedy. Because their creative talent is exactly the engine this nation needs to survive the future. We cannot let these brilliant minds stay lost in the dark. We must give them a place where they feel safe to start and brave enough to grow. Therefore, I advocate for the creation of a creative fair trade hub, a safe harbor built on three uncompromising pillars. First, the valuation quite a transparent creative trade index, no more guessing, and all you will finally know how to price their own sweet. Second, the shielded contract, accessible anti-scam legal agreements, and they will have the courage to take projects knowing their rights are protected. And third, the mentorship collective, we transform this confusing journey into a quiet community, a space where they are no longer alone. Providing this ecosystem is an absolute necessity. We must come together to build a supportive space for them. By unlocking these paralyzed talents, we are directly executing the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 8, decent work and economic growth. We cannot build a creative nation if the creators themselves are too afraid to step onto the stage. Raw talent is a gift, but having a safe space to nurture is a privilege. Let us build a nation where our creative youth, where my friends and millions of others are no longer afraid to show the world what they can do. Let us give them a safe harbor to start, to grow, and to shine. Thank you.